Section 5 of the Hilton Central School District believe that sportsmanship is a major part of athletic competition. We are grateful to have your involvement in our athletic contest and encourage enthusiastic participation. The Hilton Central School District is committed to providing an inclusive environment that values all members of our community. We therefore ask that you help to support our education-based athletic goals by keeping your cheering positive and respectful. Individuals in the community mean-spirited speech or behaviors that convey insult, intolerance, or disrespect will be asked to leave the premises. Thank you in advance for being with that family. And now it's time for our starting lineups. First, for the visiting Churchville Child Saints. Number 5, senior, Cameron Burrow. Number 20, senior, Alexis Cannon. Number 23, junior, Skylar James. Number 19, sophomore, Cy Fox. Number 2, freshman, Avery James. Number 9, freshman, Alexa Hogan. And now, starting out for your Hilton class. Number 1, junior outside hitter, Mackenzie Garrett. Number 2, junior libero, Lucy Murphy. Number 10, outside hitter. Number 3, sophomore outside hitter, Brody Bunkley. For the pledge of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hilton High School Gymnasium for tonight's girls volleyball matchup featuring the Churchville Chi Saints and the Hilton Cadets. My name is Chris Monfalato, and joining me for tonight's broadcast on Varsity Media is former boys varsity volleyball coach, teacher, and all-around all-star, Mr. Mike Brookgay. Coach, the Saints are 7-3, the Cadets are 7-4, riding a 6-game winning streak. We should be in for a good one.
Thank you, Coach Monfalato. It's great to be here for this Monroe County crossover matchup between two West Side teams. Churchville enters this matchup second in Monroe County Division II behind undefeated Webster Schrader. Led by senior outside hitter Cameron Corellis, Churchville will attempt to run their offense through her tonight. On the other side of the net, Hilton, who's third in Monroe County Division I, is led by junior Mackenzie Garrick. her transition from serve receive to offense will likely be one of the keys today.
That's absolutely fantastic and absolutely correct. Again, I think it begins and ends mostly for Churchville with Cameron Corellis. I mean, she has been all over the court this year. She has been in 3-game matches and in 4-game matches. Right now, she holds the record for the most kills in those matches, 20 in 3-game matches, 21 in 4-game matches. So we, without question, are in for a good one. One of the most important things, too, that we need to recognize that Coach Mike Harden, a few matches ago, won his 400th career match. So Coach Harden knows exactly where he needs to be, what he needs to do, and get his team ready for a match like this. We, without question, should be in for a barn burner. So our final preparations before we have our first service coming up right now.
Yeah, referees are checking the lineups, making sure everybody's in the right spot.
Okay, it looks like we are about ready to go. Serving first for Churchville Chi-Li was Skylar Jalen.
Yeah, that's a tough ball. You got to have a good pass on the first one. My guess is the cadets in the back row are going to regroup here and hopefully put their pass right in Harden's hands.
That was one of the things that Coach Harden talked about when I interviewed him before this game. He said one of the things that's going to be or make it successful for the cadets is the serve and pass battle, and making sure they're executing in that service and pass battle. Mackenzie Gehrig digging that one out. Sarah Bateman, nice play there and there's Cameron Corellis, saved by the cadets. Fantastic shot there by number 3, Brody Bosley.
Yeah, that was some just good teamwork all around. The cadets were watching Corellis like a hawk, and the last ball she tipped, we were able to pick up.
Serving for the cadets, number 5, Becca Phillips. 1-1 here in this first game. And served by Phillips. Corellis bumping that. Corellis letting it go. That will go long. Cadets pick up that point.
Yeah, it was a good serve to the deep corner by Becca Phillips.
Now, Coach, again, with things like that, with serving and everything else, especially early in the game, are you looking to place, or are you looking just to kind of get it over to get your rhythm going?
Well, you had a little bit of time in warm-ups to pick your spots. I'm guessing the coach is trying to give her a spot to serve to. Looks like we had some kind of error. I didn't catch what the official said there.
I know. I'm sorry. I was talking.
It's okay.
Cameron Corellis now to serve for the Saints. She's almost at the door, which I'm assuming she's probably going to try to hammer this one.
Yeah, I was watching her jump serve in warm-ups. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Dug out by libero Lucy Murphy. Great job by her. Cadets getting that point. 2-2 now here in game 1. Fantastic job by Lucy Murphy.
Yeah, Harden did well just to get her hands on it there before the ball went over the net, and Churchville wasn't able to pick it up.
Serving once again, for the cadets, Becca Phillips, number 5. Coach, for your novice volleyball fan, the player that's in the opposite color jersey known as libero, can you talk a little bit about that and why they're coming out every time the team is served and things like that?
Yeah, the rule is you're able to substitute one player in the back row pretty much at all time. The defensive specialist is going to give somebody that's a little taller, like the middle, a chance to take a break, and somebody who's maybe not as good as defense as some of these defensive specialists.
Okay, number 2 right there, Avery Jalen with a fantastic serve. Cadets couldn't handle it. 4-2 now in favor of the Saints in game 1.
Yeah, Lucy Murphy's no stranger to that role, libero. She's going to lead that back row for Hilton tonight.
Another great serve. Fantastic dig there by Brody Bosley. But again, another great serve by Avery Jalen, number 2. She is just a freshman. Her sister, a senior on this team, Skylar Jalen. Serve, Mackenzie Gehrig bumping over off the antenna. So once again, that point will go to The Saints 6-2 here in game one. Avery Jalen on a roll right now, serving that ball for the Saints. Cadets got to put something together here defensively. Nice job there. Mackenzie Garrick putting that ball right back into a spot. Right to Mackenzie Garrick, and she puts it down.
Yeah, that pickup in the back row was special. And the set outside, right to the pin. Garrick found her spot down the line.
Absolutely fantastic right there by Mackenzie Garrick, and she has had a fantastic season so far. Coach Harden has been talking about not only her ability, but her leadership capabilities and her qualities that she has this year. Serving for the Cadets, number 4, Meredith Harden. Oh, there's a great block there by the Cadets. Ball's in play. Back to Mackenzie Garrick. She'll just spot it over the net. Cameron Corellis makes a nice play there. Ball's back up, bumped over. Fantastic play by the Cadets. They are now back in business. 6-4 to the Saints for the last 2 points scored by the Cadets. Back now again to Meredith Harden for the serve.
Yeah, Garrick's doing a good job of changing her speeds. That one pushed down the line, caused a bad pass, and gave us an opportunity.
Right, it's not just trying to hit it as hard as you possibly can, right? You want to make sure you place it too. And
looks like we're out of rotation there for Hilton.
Once again, for the novice like myself, what does that mean, out of rotation?
So when you line up, you have to be on either the left or right, in front of or behind certain players within your rotation. And I think somebody was out of rotation in the front row.
24, Kylie Romick serving for the Saints. Mackenzie Garrick putting that ball back over. Cameron Corellis getting to that ball on the ground. Back over for the Cadets. Lucy Murphy. Lucy Murphy over the net. What a fantastic point this is so far. Mackenzie Garrick. A little long on that one. Point goes to the Saints. 7-4 in game one.
We saw Ariana Williams take a pretty good swing on that from Churchville. Put us off balance and had to send over a free ball that cost us.
That's look a little out of sorts right now. Let's see if we can kind of regroup here. Once again, Kylie Romick serving for the Saints. She has won 3 straight points, 8-4 here in game one. Great serve again by Romick. To the net. Mackenzie Garrick placing that ball over. Lucy Murphy, great play. And there, putting it down right there, Mackenzie Garrick. Again, that's why Coach Harden has been talking about her ability to place the ball, her ability to put the ball down with some fervor, but most importantly, the way she placed that one, fantastic point by Garrick. She will now serve 8-5. Great serve. Great play there by Corellis. Another great play by Corellis. That's control. Great block. Lucy Murphy back over. That ball will fall out of bounds. It is now 9-5.
And Murphy did a really good job there covering her hitter, coming from the back row to make sure that she covered the block, just wasn't able to execute on the pickup.
Number 12, Audrey Vogt, the serve for the Saints. Just a sophomore, a young team. The Saints have kind of like the Cadets, in the same kind of vein as the Cadets. Ball's up. Ball sent long by Brody Boasley. 10-5 in favor of the Saints. Coach, we played a 25 for each game, correct?
Yep. It's best of 5 to 25, and game 5, if we make it there, is to 15.
Okay. Just for those, that's another great serve. Kylie Romick. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. By Audrey Vogt. Audrey Vogt serving that one. 11-5. Another fantastic serve. Churchville Charlie is having a great season. 4-1 in their division, 7-3 overall. Their only loss in division is to Schrader, and Schrader is beating up on everybody. They're 6-0, 10-0 overall. beat the Cadets. Looks like the Cadets will call a timeout. The Cadets, 3-3 in their division, 7-4 overall. In front of them is Penfield and Fairport. But once again, in the introduction, as I said, Coach, riding a 6-game winning streak. Right now, they can beat anybody. They're playing so well. And Coach Harden actually talked about that and talked how that the Cadets have kind of not had an opportunity this season to have all 7 of their players that have been healthy at one time. And now they're starting to get healthy. Now they're starting to get the momentum. And you can see it in the way they're playing.
Yeah, Hilton has a regular starter still on the bench right now, coming back from injury. And I think, we're going to hit a point where Hilton's healthy. And in sectionals, that's when you want to be healthy. Absolutely.
Again, now big win yesterday for the Cadets. They defeated Gates in a convincing fashion, 3-0. Churchville Chi-Li, their last win against Brighton, which is another good win for them. Brighton in Monroe County Division I with the Cadets. The Cadets actually have lost to Brighton one time this year. Audrey Vogt to serve once again for the Saints. 12-5 here in Game 1. 13-5 in Game 1.
Yeah. Audrey Vogt is doing a really good job of changing speeds, and it's always one of the toughest things coming out of a timeout to put a good serve on, and she did a good job there.
Vogt putting it over, putting it to the other side this time. Set up, Brody Bosley, long once again.
Yeah, that was a great pass from the Cadets, but when you're that far off the net, you got to take a little bit off it. Mm-hmm. And here comes Christina Bettine into the game.
14-5, Game 1. Audrey Vogt to serve for the Saints. That one short. Cadets will take over now, 14-6. Let's see now if the Cadets can get some momentum, Kind of settle in here. Try to get a run on some points. Serving for the Cadets will be Lucy Murphy. She sends it over. Set up by the Saints. Cameron Corellis. That's what she does so well. That's why she is so dangerous. And again, I don't think anyone would have had a chance on that one, even if they were in that spot. Great placement, great power. That's why she's one of the best in Section 5.
Pretty sure she hit that one over the block.
Alexa Hogan to serve for the Saints. Ball's up. Mackenzie Gehrig. To Meredith Harden. Ball just put long by Christina Bettine. 16-6, Game 1. Hogan to serve once again. Taking some pace off of that one. Great play by Mackenzie Gehrig to keep that ball alive. Here we go. Oh, fantastic block by Sarah Bateman. Ball's got to be bumped over. See if the Cadets can set something up here. Net was touched, yes?
Yeah, while Harden was trying to bring the ball back to the Cadets, it looks like Corellis got into the net there.
16-7. Cadets will now serve. Fantastic serve there by the Cadets. Ball comes over. Set up. Audrey Vogt with some power. Not getting to that one.
Yeah, Churchville did a good job of using their back row hitter there. They are allowed to, from the back row, hit as long as they stay behind the attack.
Serving now for the Churchville Chi-Li Saints, number 23, Skylar Jalen. Her father, the famed Gates Chi-Li varsity ice hockey coach. Coming over, Christina Bettine sending it. Great job there by the Cadets.
They ran a really nice combination there. They had Sarah Bateman, the middle hitter, going quick, and right behind her was Bettine for the kill.
17-8, Game 1. Churchville's had all the momentum pretty much going on in this first game. Let's see if the Cadets can put something together. Serving for the Cadets, Christina Bettine. (18-8). Into the match, for the Churchville Child Saints. Number 8, Addison Harpole. She will serve. Game 1, 18-8. Churchville commanding this first game so far. Great serve there. Cadets can't get to it, 19-8.
Yeah, I've noticed that quite a bit tonight. Cadets are not crossing over well when the serve receive is happening, and they ended up kind of running into each other. Got to make an adjustment maybe in between games 1 and 2.
Communication being the key there, I would assume. Service into the net. Cadets will take over. Back into the match for the Cadets. Number 5, Becca Phillips. She will serve. Sarah Bateman coming out. Nice job there by number 14, Brooke Bell, placing that ball into the open court. 19-10.
Yeah, Skylar Jalen did well to just get a hand on it, but Sarah Bateman, or Brooke Bell, was there to finish the play.
Coach Harden talked about her and her development this year. She's been having a fantastic season as well. Again, a lot of youth on this Hilton Cadets team, from a team that had fantastic players last year. Kayla Anstedt being one of them, playing now at Lemoyne College. The starter. Mackenzie Gehrig, great play there, great save there by the Saints. Ball's up. Great job by Brooke Bell once again. And the Cadets now have put a couple points in a row, getting some momentum, 19-11. Becca Phillips to serve once again for the Cadets. That one falls short, 20-11. One of the things I think the Cadets have to be kind of fortunate for this game, at least, is that Cameron Corellis really hasn't been getting going at the net, hasn't been putting a lot of balls away. She's put that one away, but pretty much has been quiet mostly in this first game. Great job, Brooke Bell. Cadets win that point there, 20-12.
Yeah, Brooke Bell has said, you know what, I'm going to try to take over this game a little bit, the net, have a little more presence, and a couple kills in a row, doing a good job.
Carolyn Adams into the game for the Cadets. Great serve there by Meredith Harden. There's Cameron Corellis. I shouldn't have opened my mouth once I mentioned it. There she is. 21-12. Kylie Romick with the serve for the Saints. Ball falls out, 22-12.
That was a really good float serve. You can almost read the logo of the ball as it's coming across the net. It knuckled so well.
And that's what you're going for, right? Taking the spin off of that serve, kind of like a knuckleball in baseball.
Absolutely.
Less rotation. Brooke Bell with the touch. Saved by the Saints. Great play there by number 3, Brody Bosley. Mackenzie Gehrig. Lucy Murphy for the Cadets. Back to Gehrig. Gehrig putting it up. Saved once again by the Saints.
That was all started in the back row by Brody Bosley. Without that dig, that play never happens.
Again, if you watch this replay right here in front of us, fantastic job there. Cadets keeping it in play. Cadets now trying to gain some momentum, 22-13. Mackenzie Gehrig serving for the Cadets. Blocked on the net by Brooke Bell. 22-14.
Yeah, like you said, Cadets trying to build momentum right now. Down 8 points might seem insurmountable, but you go on a run in volleyball, you can be pretty successful.
Mackenzie Gehrig once again, great serve. Great job there. Pull that out by the Saints, keeping it alive. Meredith Harden across to Brody Bosley. Saved there once again by the Saints. Played up, Ariana Williams. Oh, what a play there by Meredith Harden. Lucy Murphy sending it just deep.
Yeah, that's tough for a libero. You're not allowed to jump as you're a defensive specialist, so she's got to stay on her feet there and just try to take something off of it. But, great defense from the Cadets in Churchville there. Their offense was better than I've seen from them today, so they got to keep hitting.
Audrey Vogt, she went on a run before when she was serving. Let's see how she does here. 23-14 in favor of the Saints in game one. Ball's over. Brooke Bell at the net. Once again, let's see if this Cadets can set something up. Brody Bosley blocked at the net. Great job coming off the net there by Brooke Bell. Unlucky, 24-14. This is game point, Coach, correct?
Yep, and that deep corner is really hard to defend. So when you throw a ball there as a team, you're really trying to win the point, and Churchville put it in the perfect spot.
Audrey Vogt, and she's, no, not Audrey Vogt. Oh, I'm sorry, yes it is. Great serve. Not surprised that she ends this first game. Game one goes to the Saints, 25-14. We will be going to our first commercial break here at Varsity Media. Stick around for game two.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete, first down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to Hilton Central High School's gymnasium for our Class A, AA and Class A matchup between the Hilton Cadets and the Churchville Chi-Li Saints. The Saints taking that first game 25-14. Fantastic playing by the Saints. Coach, what do you think some of the adjustments the Cadets need to make sure they can be successful in game two?
Well, I think that their defense needs to be better. Serve receive needs to improve. Without that, they really aren't going to be able to run their offense. I noticed that towards the end of the game, they really started to go to Brooke Bell a little more in the middle, and that was successful for them. And I think that with better passes, they're going to be able to run that middle a little more. And if they run the middle a little better, they're going to be able to hold that blocker, and their outside hitter and their right side hitter might become a little more effective.
That was one of the things that Coach Harden was talking about before this match, saying they need to diversify their offense a little bit more, maybe get more people involved. Again, getting Brooke Bell involved, not just kind of focusing on having Mackenzie Gehrig control the offense, but having everyone kind of getting involved and getting going. But that's going to take some time. That's going to be a process. And I can see, I think, some of with the communication piece of the Cadets were kind of lacking too. Not moving to where the ball was going to be, to kind of waiting for things to happen. If they're going to be successful, I think that's one of the things they're going to need to do is try to make things happen rather than waiting for things to happen.
I know Harnden uses Gehrig sometimes almost as a security blanket. You know she's going to be there, and if you put the ball up near her, she's going to be able to make a play. But if we are able to pass a little better, get the ball about 5-foot line, give her some room, she's going to be able to distribute that ball a little better, and I think the Cadets ultimately will be more successful.
And again, I think the Cadets are still learning on the fly. 7 of 9 players that were significant contributors last year to that team are now not part of this team. So you're getting players moving up, getting players to be involved. And when you're playing and taking on a team like Churchville that is doing very well this year, 4-1 in their division, 7-3 overall, having some big wins, you know that you're going to have to be on your best to make sure that you're going to be able to be successful against a team like this. So game 2 will be starting shortly. Again, here on Varsity Media, the leader in high school athletics broadcasting. One of the things that makes one of these this opportunity great for us and being able to televise this and get it out to everybody, we can't thank Varsity Media enough. Starting with the cadets, they will be serving first. Number 6, Whitney Phillip.
And you've got Corellis here in the 5 spot, looking to have her pass, maybe make her move a little bit, so she isn't able to get to the net as easily and maybe get a kill.
So you would think they would probably serve this ball to her?
Yeah, if you make her move a little bit side to side, that helps. But you got to make her serve in order for that to happen.
Here we go. Starting out 1-0 Saints. Serve falls short. Skylar Jalen, one of the players that their coach, Shelby Gear, talked about today when I had a conversation with her. She was saying that, again, Skylar Jalen, one of the leaders on this team, is only a junior, but having a fantastic season as well. And her sister, Avery Jalen, just a freshman, is a libero on this team. Well coached, you could tell. The Saints, they definitely know exactly what they're doing, how they have to do it. It's a compliment to Coach Gear. There's Corellis. Play that ball back up.
And Destiny June, who just entered the match, would kill off the block, making a contribution right away.
Fantastic. 2-0 in favor of the Saints in game 2. It seems like the cadets are trying to change their lineup a little bit, getting some other players involved. Skylar Jalen. Great serve. Good play there. Meredith Harden. Christina Bettine sending it over. Controlled. Destiny June playing that ball over. Meredith Harden. Brody Bosley. There's Corellis. Here comes Corellis. She just plays that ball over. Lucy Murphy. Corellis. Great block there. Both Sarah Bateman and Bettine, I think, both got a hand on that. Fantastic job. 2-1 in favor of the Saints in game 2.
The team did a really good job there. She was a little out of position. She pushed her hands over to the left and closed the hole in the block. Was able to get that block on Corellis.
That takes some courage to be jumping up there and everything else, especially with someone like Corellis putting that ball there. That one, that's good living by Bettine right there, sneaking over the net. Drop it down. They should do that every time.
I think Coach Harden would prefer she put about 5% more onto that ball, but you know they will take the point.
Absolutely. Christina Bettine still serving for the cadets. There we go. Just a little long. Probably again a little nervous from that first serve that she hit, kind of hitting the net. Cameron Corellis now, number 5, to serve for the Saints.
Saw a pretty good jump float from her in the first match. We'll see if she does that or maybe throws in a topspin.
Short into the net. That's a little surprising. 3-3, game 2.
Yeah, went with the float. Just ball got a little low on her.
Brody Bosley to serve for the cadets. She plays it over. Nice. Mackenzie Gehrig putting that one away.
As a player, you love seeing that overpass. You look up, your eyes get big, and hope you don't hit into the net. And Gehrig did well there.
Yes, Mackenzie Gehrig not very rarely making a mistake putting that ball away. Fantastic job there. Brody Bosley to serve once again for the cadets. Great serve there. Fantastic job by Avery Jalen, though. Ball goes back. Another point for the cadets. 5-3. Momentum a little bit shifting right now here, Coach.
Yeah, Bosley's really feeling the serve right now. If she can keep that up, maybe build a little bit of a lead, that'll help the cadets here in game 2.
Nice serve once again by Bosley. Saints control. Ariana Williams. Great job. Great job there by Mackenzie Gehrig. Played over by the cadets. Avery Jalen looking for Corellis. She'll put that one down.
Yeah, Corellis there from the back row. That's a point where, you know, as a team, Churchville saw they lost the last couple of points, and they go to their safety valve and Corellis out of the back row.
Yep, she's not going to make too many mistakes from there. Avery Jalen to serve for the Saints. Great serve there. Great job there by Lucy Murphy to control that ball. Ariana Williams. Brody Boasley keeping it alive. Lucy Murphy putting it back over for the Cadets. Skylar Jalen, nice block there. Sarah Bateman.
Yeah, they're feeding Ariana Williams right now, Churchville is, and first one she hit well through the block. Second one didn't quite make it over.
Lucy Murphy to serve for the Cadets. Up 6-4 in game 2 here. Serve just long. Wow. Corellis keeping an eye on that one, but smartly letting that go out of bounds. 6-5 here in game 2. Kylie Romick to serve for the Saints. She had a great service game last time in game 1. Kenzie Gehrig playing that one out. Point to the Saints. 6-6.
Romick does a really good job of keeping that ball low to the net. You want it to cross the net almost in between the antenna on either side of the court and keep it low, and it's tough to pass.
Romick once again to serve here. Keeping it low like you've talked about. Fantastic job there. Kenzie Gehrig. Yes. No mistake on that one. 7-6 Cadets. Game 2. Back into the game for the Cadets. Christina Bettine. Meredith Harden to serve for the Cadets. Let's see if the Cadets can keep the ball here on this side of the court. String some points together. Harden, great serve. Avery Jalen, nice job. Nobody there. Communication again lacking in that play. Avery Jalen makes a nice play there, but nobody on the other end of it.
Yeah, that's on the setter there. She's got to either get to it or call for help.
Meredith Harden once again. Another great serve. Avery Jalen. This time Skylar Jalen plays it. Lucy Murphy playing that one out. There goes Christina Bettine. And that ball is a little long. Point now to the Saints, 8-7 in game 2 in favor of the Cadets. Audrey Vogt to serve for the Saints. She was one of the stars of serving in game 1. Let's see if she can keep this going. Great serve there. Meredith Harden, Mackenzie Gehrig. Skylar Jalen getting a hand on that one. Avery Jalen now setting that up. Nice play by number 5, Cameron Corellis.
Yeah, Cadets and Saints there were playing how soft can you hit it.
Right. Was that like a hot potato? 8-8.
Corellis outdid Gehrig there.
Another great serve by Vogt. Played back. Brody Boasley playing that for the Cadets. Skylar Jalen to Cameron Corellis. Really impressed with her vision. Really impressed with how she does things. I mean, again, it's not all about just putting the ball as hard as you can or put it through the court. She has used placement tonight. She's been very impressive with that. 9-8 in game 2 here for the Saints. Great crowd here tonight for the Cadets. Again, honoring tonight Coach Mike Harden winning his 400th match of his coaching career last week. What an accomplishment there. Fantastic job. Mr. Durizzi, our athletic director, I had some comments before the game about that. It really not only shows about how successful he is as a coach to get teams, but he's coached in many different spots, many different levels, and he's done a fantastic job. And he's done a great job here at Hilton as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he's having his coaching staff talk to his team right now just about mistakes. About half of Churchville's points so far have come off of either service or hitting errors, and I'm hoping they can maybe turn that around and keep pushing forward towards a victory here in game 2.
And I think that leads to confidence. If you're getting, Audrey Vogt has been serving very, very well, and you can actually kind of stymie that serve and make sure that that's going to just lead to confidence, lead to building, and I think it'd be something that the Cadets can definitely improve upon right now. So once again, Audrey Vogt to be serving for the Saints. 9-8 lead here in game 2.
Coming off a timeout, maybe take a little off. You really want to make that serve though.
And she certainly does. She was responsible in game 1 with the timeout. She came out and had a great serve after the timeout. You commented on that. 4-point run here for Audrey Vogt. She will serve once again for the Saints. Fantastic serve again. Great return, though, by the Cadets. Oh, at the net. Back up. Cameron Corellis now to put it over for the Saints. Christina Bettine just short into the net. 5-point run now for the Saints. 11-8 in game 2. Audrey Vogt to serve for the Saints once again. Great serve. Not controlled by Brody Bosley. I mean, again, that was extremely difficult to control that serve.
Yeah, that knuckle float.
Yeah.
That ball will move on you side to side. It's coming at you. And if it hits the wrong arm or not in the middle, you're going to shank it.
Great vision there by Brody Bosley. That serve goes out. Audrey Vogt will now have Mackenzie Gehrig to serve for the Cadets. 12-9 here in game 2 in favor of Churchville Chili. Great serve by Mackenzie Gehrig. Avery Jalen getting that to Skylar Jalen. Cameron Corellis getting that ball over. Meredith Harden to Christina Bettine, blocked by Corellis.
Looks like the official called 4 hits there. Maybe the ball didn't quite go over the net, and the block you heard was through the net.
Gotcha. Serving now for the Saints, number 9, Alexa Hogan. Meredith Harden to Brody Bosley. Played now, Cameron Corellis. Great block there by Christina Bettine. To Corellis. Now that point will go to the Cadets. 13-10.
Sometimes when you're doing that much reaching over the net, trying to make a play, your elbow grabs it on the way down. And that's what the refs got Corellis for there.
And that all started with the block by Christina Bettine. Here you go. If you're watching this, yep, touching the net. But again, all started there with a block. Brooke Bell, the serve for the Cadets. Skylar Jalen. Oh, nice play there. A little change of pace. Avery Jalen to Skylar Jalen. They practice that one in the backyard, I'll tell you that. 14-10, Saints. I've seen their father play hockey. They definitely have better hands than him. Saints up 14-10 here in game 2. Skylar Jalen to serve. Lucy Murphy playing that ball. Avery Jalen, Cameron Corellis, great block again by Sarah Bateman. Lucy Murphy keeping that ball alive for the Cadets. Fantastic job there. Skylar Jalen, Cameron Corellis, Lucy Murphy.
It's like the Cadets were in the net there. That's a tough break.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucy Murphy doing a great job there getting to that kill by Cameron Corellis. Cadets are competing. 15-10 Churchville Chili here. That serve just in. Lucy Murphy tried to eye that one out, but hits the line. Skylar Jalen making it 16-10 for Churchville Chili in game 2. The Saints have already won game 1, 25-14. Let's see if the Cadets can put some points together to get back into this one. Sarah Bateman hitting that one into the net, 17-10 Churchville Chili.
Coach Harden might want to think about getting a timeout here, stop the bleeding a little bit. And
how many timeouts do you get for each game?
You get two per match.
2 per match.
Two per game.
2 per game, okay. Another great serve by Skylar Jalen. She's feeling it right now. In a zone. 5 straight points from Skylar Jalen. Here's that replay here. Great job. Another great serve. Oh, just out of bounds, though. Great job by Lucy Murphy there. 18-11 in favor of Churchville Chili.
Yeah, nobody's happier that ball went out than Lucy Murphy.
Yeah. Number 15, Christina Bettine, to serve for the Cadets. Great serve. Great serve.
Bottom fell out of that serve.
Absolutely.
I think it might have nicked it out on the way over, and that might have helped it drop even quicker.
Looks like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball. Christina Bettine to serve once again, 18-12. Another great serve. Avery Jalen playing that one. Cy Fox bouncing that one over. Cameron Corellis. Mackenzie Gehrig. Brody Bosley. Kept alive by Corellis. Skylar Jalen. Kept alive again by Mackenzie Gehrig in that back line. Sarah Bateman. Just out of bounds. You know, that's sometimes you're just unlucky. That was a great sequence there for the Cadets.
Yeah, really good pass. Harnden was there for the quick set to Bateman. Bateman just hooked it a little far out of bounds.
Edison Harpole, the serve for the Saints, coming out of the match right now. Number 5, Cameron Corellis, who's had a great 2 games here. Harpole, good save, or good serve. Sarah Bateman, I think she was a little kind of caught off guard with that one.
Yeah, usually players in the front row don't have to serve receive, and she was just trying to get to a spot where she could be ready to hit, and good serve by
20-12 right now in favor of Churchville Chili. Harpole, another good serve. Sarah Bateman, much better job there. Meredith Harden to Brody Bosley, fantastic job there. All set up and started by Sarah Bateman.
Yeah, Addison Harpole tried to do the same thing she did in the previous point, but that time Bateman was ready, and the Cadets capitalized.
Brody Bosley to serve for the Cadets. 20-13 in game 2. Trying to right the ship here.
Yeah, you can't hit it twice, Coach Monfloy.
See, now I think that would be something that would be awesome. Hit it to yourself. But there's got to be rules, right?
Yeah.
Brody Bosley to serve once again. 20-14, Churchville Chili, game 2. They're up 1-0 in this match. Skylar Jalen. Great job by Audrey Vogt there. Lucy Murphy not able to kind of dig that one out. 21-14.
Audrey Vogt did well there to hit around the block. She hit it inside the middle, caused Murphy to have to go to her left a little bit, and too much on that attempt to dig.
Number 9, Alexa Hogan back into the match. Number 10, Gabriela Fonseca serving that ball. Winning that point, 22-14 in favor of the Saints.
Harnden was trying to help out her team there because of the bad pass and ended up got herself into the net.
Fonseca to serve once again. Good serve there. Lucy Murphy the Harden. Here comes Mackenzie Gehrig. Great job there by Mackenzie Gehrig. You need to stop the momentum. Get it to Mackenzie Gehrig. She'll put it away for you. 22-15.
All started with the pass there.
Absolutely.
Harden did not have to move and put a perfect set to the outside.
Lucy Murphy to serve for the Cadets. 22-15 here in game 2. Great serve. Skylar Jalen. Audrey Vogt. She is having herself one heck of a match here tonight. Serving, putting the ball away, just all over the court. Fantastic job.
We heard a lot about Cameron Corellis coming into this match, but I don't think people are talking enough about Audrey Vogt.
She's only a sophomore. Having a great match here tonight.
Really well tonight.
Kylie Romick with the service. Mackenzie Gehrig putting that one away. 25-16, or excuse me, 23-16.
I've noticed tonight when Gehrig is in rhythm and she's able to get a full approach, she's almost unstoppable.
Meredith Harden here to serve for the Cadets. Let's see if the Cadets can go on a little bit of a run. 23-16, game 2. Saints won game 1. Good service there. Cadets win that point. It all started there with the service. Kind of difficult to handle. Harden will serve once more.
Yeah, Skylar Jensen's got a long way to move across the net right now.
Jalen, nice play there by Alexa Hogan. And as you said, just as you say, Jalen had to move from that far side all the way over. She got there, great set, put it away. 24-17, game point once again for the Saints. Cameron Corellis.
And looks like Vote's going to serve.
Yep, Audrey Vote looking to serve. Can she close it out once more? Great serve there. Lucy Murphy doing an excellent job to keep that in play. Mackenzie Gehrig. Skylar Jalen. Fantastic job from her once again. Game 2 now going to the Saints. 25-17. We play best out of 3. Right now the Saints have the momentum up 2-0. We will now go to another commercial break. Once again here from Hilton High School on Varsity Media.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today. If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Welcome back to Hilton Central High School for tonight's girls varsity volleyball matchup featuring the 7-3 Churchville Jai Saints and the 7-4 Hilton Cadets, riding a 6-game winning streak. But I'll tell you what, it has been all Churchville Jai tonight. Coach Mike Brookgay, what do you think the Cadets need to do, need to adjust to make them successful? It's got to start with one, and it's got to start now.
Yeah, I'm not sure the Cadets have an answer for Churchill's outside hitters. They have been being set well by their setter, Avery Jensen, and I think that Jalen, sorry. And, I think that without getting that block up, we're going to be in for a long night here in Hilton. Christina Bettina is doing a great job in the front row, kind of mirroring their outside hitters, putting a good block up in the middle. But I think we need to start passing the ball better here in Hilton in order to improve. And it all starts with one game. We've got 3 more to win if Hilton wants to pull it out tonight.
Absolutely. One of the things that Coach Harden talked about was the resiliency of this team. This is not the first time they have been down 2-0. In fact, when they played Mercy, they were down 2-0. They came back to win that game in 5 sets. They know that they're not out of anything if they can just start putting some points together. But the one thing, too, that Coach Gear talked about with Churchville Chai was the fact that they wanted to maintain consistency throughout this match. They wanted to minimize the self-error. And I'll tell you what, they've done a fantastic job doing that tonight. Very rarely have you seen the Cadets go on a run. Very rarely have you seen the Cadets score several points in a row. So they are definitely playing within that mentality that they wanted to have for this match. I think the Cadets, again, one of the things, too, that they really need to start doing, I think personally, is to make sure that they are communicating on the court. There's been several times where they really have not had certain points where players are not where they're supposed to be, or players are not doing the things they're supposed to be doing. So that communication piece really needs to come into play right now for the Cadets to be successful. Once again, anything can happen. They have pulled out some matches before. They are not out of this. I think right now is where the Cadets need to step up and do this.
Yeah, Churchville's done a really good job tonight of capitalizing on Hilton's mistakes. We send over a free ball, and they're right there to pass it to Jalen for the set, and she's been feeding their outside hitters, and they've been finishing. Yeah,
extremely impressed by her, extremely impressed by Audrey Voigt, extremely impressed by Addison Harpole. I mean, they're doing a fantastic job. Ariana Williams. Again, the talk has been about Cameron Corellis. She's had a great match, no doubt about that, but it's been a total team effort. Skylar Jalen to serve for this 3rd game for the Saints. Jalen setting that up to Corellis. There she is. Too hot to handle there for Lucy Murphy.
I really would have liked Harden there to, off a good pass, set up one of her hitters on her first point. I know she's trying to, do something unexpected, but I'd really like her to set up our hitters here in Hilton and make a good pass worthwhile.
Great serve once again by Skylar Jalen. They would call that the ace here in volleyball, just like in tennis. And just like that, we're up 2-0. The Saints having this momentum here in game 3. See that replay? Fantastic job. Back corner. Not getting to that one. Skylar Jalen, once again, another great serve. Great play there, though, to get that out. That ball falls long. 3-0 Saints.
Carly Murphy did well there to get underneath the ball, but the outside hitter took it out of bounds, and Churchville's up 3-0.
Just like that. Skylar Jalen, great serve. Just out of bounds, though. 3-1 now. The Cadets will serve.
I've been really impressed with both these serves tonight. Hopefully she can string a couple together here, but got to make the first one here.
Without
really
question. Brody Bosley. Just short into the net.
I think they call that the announcer's curse.
I was just going to say, just like a field goal kicker in the NFL. That is Coach Mike Brooke. We will not hold that against you because you're such a great guy. And I won't tell Brody that you said that. But serving now for the Saints, Cameron Corellis. Great serve there. Handled by the Cadets. Great job. Lucy Murphy playing that ball over. Avery Jalen to her sister, Skylar Jalen. Great job. What a save there. Kept in play. Mackenzie Gehrig sending it to Harden. Back to Gehrig. Great job by Avery Jalen to keep that in play, but could not handle it. We've been saying it all night. You need a point. You need a big point for the Cadets. Who are you going to get it to? Mackenzie Gehrig.
I think she'll take an assist from the ceiling here on this one.
That's fantastic. I wish I had remote control. I'd lower the basketball hoops on both sides. That serve falls out. Game 3, 5-2 in favor of the Saints. Avery Jalen now to serve. Avery Jalen, what a story she is. Just a freshman, but the defensive specialist, the libero of the Saints. Having a great season so far. Coach Gear talked about how she has grown as a player this year. Mackenzie Gehrig sending that one down. 5-3 in favor of Churchville Chili.
Yeah, I think if Hilton's going to get back in this, I think feeding Mackenzie Gehrig is going to be a big part of it.
Meredith Harden to serve for the Cadets. I totally agree with you with that. Your best player, you got to get them involved. Great serve there by Harden. Skylar Jalen to Cameron Corellis. That falls long. 5-4. 2 points in a row for the Cadets.
I think right now the Cadets really need to capitalize on their front row. They arguably have their 3 best hitters in there. Hopefully Harden can keep it rolling.
Great serve there. Skylar Jalen keeping it alive. But that communication piece could not get out of the way of Corellis. 5-5. Tie game. Game 3. Saints up 2-0 in this match. 25-14, 25-17 your scores in the first 2 games. 5-5 here in game 3. Meredith Harden just short. 6-5 now.
Romick in to serve. She's done really well from the back line tonight. Hopefully the Cadets can get a good pass up here.
Without question. Romick and Vogt have been superstars tonight in the service area for the Saints. And again, the announcer's curse. 6-6, game 3, Mackenzie Gehrig. Looking to put together a string here for the Cadets, which they have not had in game 1 or game 2. Great serve there. Handled well, though, by the Saints. Nice play there by number 15, Ariana Williams.
A little confusion there. I think the ref pointed the wrong way, but...
Oh, that's okay. That shot was out. Here's the replay. I'm sorry, I looked at the official. He said it was in. No, just out.
Yeah, it looked out.
Yep, good call. Great piece of officiating there. Officials never getting the credit they deserve. But that one, fantastic job. Skylar Jalen. That ball sent long by number 9, Alexa Hogan. Here come the Cadets, 8-6. Mackenzie Gehrig winning 2 points in a row here. Excuse me, 3 points in a row. Great serve again by Gehrig. Skylar Jalen to Cameron Corrales. Great block there by Brooke Bell. That's not the first time she's done that tonight. Fantastic job. 9-6 in favor of the Cadets.
Churchville has perfectly passed Mackenzie Gehrig's 3 serves. They have 2 hitting errors and have been blocked.
Mackenzie Gehrig once again to serve for the Cadets. Great job there, floating that one in. A little razzle-dazzle on that. Taking a little bit off, surprising the Saints. And the Saints will call a timeout. 10-6 here in Game 3. Fantastic job from the MVP so far this season of the Cadets, Mackenzie Gehrig.
That change of speed was something special from Gehrig. Churchville did not expect it.
It takes a tremendous amount of confidence to do that too. To send that ball just short over the net, fantastic job. Once again, you said it, Coach, before this game. I mean, if you're going to need to get one of your best players involved more, need for them to step up, and without question right now, Mackenzie Gehrig has done that. Coach Harden said that she has done that all season. I mean, one of the exact quote that he said is that, Mackenzie Gehrig has been asked to step into a leadership role and has done that. She's always been the type to give 100% every play, but this year she has really come into her own as a player, really come into her own as a leader, and it shows on the court, especially right now. You need leadership. You need something to happen. Mackenzie Gehrig's the player to do it. And she was a great U.S. history student in middle school. So, Mackenzie Gehrig setting that over. Great job. Cameron Corrales corralling that. Corrales setting that over. Mackenzie Gehrig keeping it alive. Meredith Harden. Skylar Jalen. Ariana Williams, but kept alive once again by Mackenzie Gehrig. Brody Bosley. Great job here by the Saints. What a point this is. And in favor of the Cadets, 11-6.
Gehrig was all over the back row on that point. Really leading the defense back there. Her and Lucy Murphy.
This is the run that we've been talking about, Coach, what the Cadets need. Mackenzie Gehrig once again on the serve. Nice job floating that over. Skylar Jalen. Ariana Williams setting it short. 12-6.
Churchville was ready for the short ball that time, but hitting error by their outside hitter, and Votes come back into the game.
7-point run right now on Mackenzie Gehrig's serve. Let's see if she can keep this going. Gehrig, great serve there. Up into the rafters. Still alive, though. What concentration there by Avery Jalen. Meredith Harden. Brody Bosley just short into the net. You got to give a lot of credit right there to Avery Jalen, having that ball rattle around there in the basketball hoop, keeping alive. Number 12, Audrey Vogt. We've talked about her serving all night. Let's see if she can go on a run once again for the Saints. 12-7 in favor of the Cadets in Game 3.
Referee there blew the whistle a little early. Didn't think the ball was going over the net, but Harden was ready. But we're going to call that a replay. Give her another chance at it.
Audrey Vogt serving once again. Great serve. Difficult to handle for Brody Bosley. Great serve once again, though. Audrey Vogt.
As an outside hitter, you really want to make sure you focus on your pass first. She is going up to the front row after she passes to hopefully get an attack on the ball, but you got to pass first.
Vogt once again for the serve. 12-8 in favor of the Cadets. Great serve there. Christina Petit pushing that ball over. Avery Jalen to Cameron Corrales. That goes long. 13-8 now for the Cadets. And they will retake the serve back. Carolyn Adams now to serve for the Cadets, number 11. Let's see if she can string some points together. Just short into the net. 13-9. Alexa Hogan to serve for the Saints. She's quietly had a very good game, or a very good match tonight. Been involved in several points, especially serving. That one falls short.
Yeah, I was going to mention her earlier. She's been doing a good job at the net, getting her hands up, making it be a struggle for Hilton setters. Unfortunately, she misses the serve there.
Christina Bettine to serve for the Cadets. 14-9 in favor of Hilton. Great serve there. Avery Jalen doing a nice job to keep that alive. Skylar Jalen playing it over. Bettine to Harden. To Bosley. Great defense there by the Saints. Cameron Corellis. Oh.
I think she hit it through the block.
Yes, she did. But
pushed Herndon off the net.
What a tremendous amount of courage there by Meredith Harden to step in front of that. 14-10.
Those long arms that Corellis has, she can put a lot of power behind her swing.
Skylar Jalen to serve for the Saints. Great serve. Meredith Harden. Brody Bosley. Skylar Jalen. Audrey Vogt. Great job by Gary. But Audrey Vogt, once again, we've been saying her name all night from the service line, but she's also been doing it inside the court. Fantastic job by her.
Bosley had a pretty good swing in the middle of that point, right over the block, but unfortunately picked up by Churchville, and they were able to finish the play.
Here comes Skylar Jalen once again. Great serve. Great job by Brody. Not handled by Brody Bosley, but it's a fantastic serve. It's very difficult to control that ball. Coach Harden getting a timeout. A run made now once again by the Saints. 14-12 in game 3.
Yeah, I think Harden wanted to get a timeout in before the lead changed hands here. The lead is very, it's an emotional thing, and if you've got it, you want to keep it and just try to break that momentum that Churchville has right now.
Well, without question, the Cadets, went on a run there with Mackenzie Garrick serve 7 points in a row, and the confidence factor that we've been talking about. You're on top, you want to stay on top, you want to make sure you can maximize the opportunity that you've been given, and I think right now, with the Cadets having this lead, they need to make sure they string together a few points here to be successful. They need to make sure that they're taking care of business and communicating within their own end.
Yeah, really important for them right now to just have a good pass off the timeout and make sure you get a good swing on the ball.
Skylar Jalen getting it done once again for the Saints. Just a junior. 14-12 in favor of Hilton. Jalen, great serve. Lucy Murphy can't handle it, but what a great serve once again by Jalen.
Yeah, this is often regarded as to the hardest defensive rotation. If you look, Harnden is close to the net and far away from her target spot. So it'd be nice for her serve receive to put a ball up that she can actually get to.
Great serve by Jalen once again. And that ball goes in favor of the Cadets.
Coach Monfletto, they call that a bump kill.
Wow, that was something. Here's the replay. Coming right off, great job. And some teamwork happening there. Brody Bosley to serve for the Cadets. Great serve there. Controlled by the Saints. Back. Lucy Murphy doing a great job. Boy, she's been playing some great defense today. Mackenzie Garrick sending that. Avery, Jalen, ball's back over. Kept alive. Great job there by what a point this has been so far, Mackenzie Garrick. Avery Jalen. Bumped back over. I'll tell you what, though, that was one of the best points in the whole entire match of all three of these games so far. 15-14. Score in favor of the Cadets. 2-0 for the Saints as of right now.
Carly Murphy had no business getting that first ball, and unfortunately the second one she just couldn't get to.
Cameron Corellis to serve for the Saints. Great serve. Controlled by the Cadets. Mackenzie Garrick. Great job there. Skylar Jalen to Avery Jalen. Ariana Williams. Controlled by the Cadets. Sarah Bateman playing that one over. Skylar Jalen. Cameron Corellis. Short into the net. Very controlled there by the Cadets. Fantastic job.
Some very nice front row play by Bateman, who gets a well-deserved rest right now.
Lucy Murphy to serve for the Cadets. Great job there. Yep. Hitting that back line. 17-14 in favor of Hilton. Lucy Murphy to serve once again.
She changed her look a little bit. She came over to the other side of the court to try to give a different look to her serve and paid off for her. Got the ace.
Another good serve. Controlled by Corellis. Skylar Jalen. Cameron Corellis. Lucy Murphy controlling for the Cadets. Mackenzie Gehrig. Thank you. 18-14. And the Saints will now call a timeout.
Yeah, nice 4-2 run here by the Cadets off the timeout. And, really being led here by Lucy Murphy with her serve and her defense.
Absolutely, kind of set up by that, right? Without question, Lucy Murphy having a great match. We have the fans here trying to get behind this home team, the Cadets, trying to keep this win streak they have going 6 in a row intact.
Now we've got the JV Cadets over there trying to give us a little spirit.
They had a great match today, earlier.
Yeah, they beat Churchville's JV team 2-1.
Yep, they're having a great season as well. In fact, our modified program, they are undefeated as of right now. So they're having a great season as well. 18-14, Lucy Murphy still serving for the Cadets. Great serve there, taking a little heat off. Mackenzie Gehrig! Yes, sir! Absolutely fantastic play there, 19-14.
Yeah, she did a really good job there, just waiting for the ball to come to her and finished.
Great serve by Lucy Murphy. This is the momentum shift that the Cadets needed. Lucy Murphy coming to that back line, serving so well right now, putting it all together for the Cadets. 20-14 in game 3. Great serve there once again. Corellis digs that one out. Skylar Jalen. That ball, what a play there. Meredith Harden on the block. 21-14.
I was just going to say, I think it might be time for Vogt to rejoin the match for Churchville, and here she is.
Lucy Murphy still serving for the Cadets. Great serve there. Controlled by Avery Jalen. Audrey Vogt. Net was touched. 22-14 Cadets. 3 points away from taking game 3. And that serve just falls out, but boy, Lucy Murphy just having an absolutely great service time there.
That was a big run.
22-15 in favor of the Cadets in game 3. Avery Jalen to serve for the Saints. Great serve there, controlled well by Brody Boatley. Mackenzie Gehrig. Coach, you called it without question. You got to get one of your best players more involved. You got to get one of your best players playing like she is one of your best players, and she certainly has in this game 3.
Her and Herndon played together for a long time, and I'm guessing Herndon knows where she is at all times.
Speaking of Herndon with the serve there, controlled by Avery Jalen to Skylar Jalen to Audrey Vogt. Again, Audrey Vogt, can't say enough about her in this match. She's been playing fantastically. And right there, when the point is needed for the Saints, she's the one to go out and get it. Number 24, Kylie Romick, has also had a great service night as well. She will be on the back line for the Saints, putting this ball in play. Great serve there, controlled by Lucy Murphy. Meredith Harden. Back to Alexis Gehrig. Excuse me, Alexis Gehrig. Mackenzie Gehrig. (23-17).
Not sure what the Cadets were trying to do there. Maybe the ball just came out of Herndon's hands wrong, but hitting air there for Gehrig, and Romick with the serve again.
Great serve once again, controlled by Murphy. To Harden. Brody Boatley bumping it over. Skylar Jalen. Audrey Vogt. What great defense by Lucy Murphy once again. Skylar Jalen pushing that ball back. Mackenzie Gehrig playing it there. Romick to Cameron Corellis, but that falls long. We now have game point in game 3 for the Cadets, 24-17, and getting it all started in game 3. Now on her hand once again, Mackenzie Gehrig, 24-17 with the serve. Great serve there, and the Cadets have pulled out game 3.
That takes a lot of confidence on game point.
Without question, folks, make sure you come back after this commercial break from Varsity Media here live from Hilton Gymnasium in this pivotal high school girls volleyball matchup.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, SPORTSCASTs.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to Hilton High School and the Hilton High School Gymnasium for this fantastic matchup between the 7-3 Churchville Chi Saints and the 7-4 Hilton Cadets. The Saints jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this match, winning 25-14 and 25-17 in games 1 and 2. But as we talked before game 3, Coach Brooke, you said it. If you need the bus to be driven by somebody, that bus has to be driven by one of your best players, and Mackenzie Gehrig got behind the wheel and drove that bus.
Yeah, that's a 3-wheeled bus. That's serving, that's defense.
I think we call it a tricycle bus. I don't know,
Maybe.
Tri-bus, something
But,
along those lines.
All 3 phases of the game, she was hitting on all cylinders. Offensively, just pounding the ball. Going through the block, over the block, around the block. Really somebody that Hilton has leaned on in game 3 to lead them to victory. And her serving. Can't say enough about just her consistency from behind the line tonight. That's going to continue to be the key. And I mentioned Hilton's mistakes in the first couple of games tonight. You didn't see that many in game 3, and that's why they came out on top.
Without question, I think one of the leaders of that last game, too, had to be Lucy Murphy. Lucy Murphy went on a run with her serve, but most importantly, her defense was absolutely impeccable, making sure keeping balls alive, letting players like Harden and Christina Bettine take care of points as well. We talked about it before game 3. Coach Harden talked about it before this whole entire match. The resiliency this team has shown throughout the entire season is something that they definitely showed in that third game. Let's see if they can keep this going. So here we go, folks. More volleyball for everybody. We are now in game 4. Churchville Chi up 2-1, but the Cadets just won game 3.
Looks like Carolyn Adams is going to start us off serving for Hilton.
Here we go. Great serve there. Played by Vogt. Vogt will play it over the net. Controlled by the Cadets, Mackenzie Gehrig. Yep. Brody Bosley putting that into the net. Saints start off 1-0. Skylar Jalen, who's been having a fantastic match here tonight, she will serve for the Saints. Once again, another great serve. Another great defense there by Lucy Murphy. What a shot there by Sarah Bateman. She's been having a great match as well. 1-1 here in game 4.
She made a really good adjustment midair there. Set wasn't exactly where she thought it was going to be, but able to put it down in the back line.
Christina Bettine to serve for the Cadets. Great serve there. Ariana Williams blocked by Sarah Bateman. 2 great points by Sarah Bateman there. 2-1 for the Cadets in game 4 early here. All started there with a great serve by Christina Bettine. Bettine now to serve once again for the Cadets. Great serve once again. Difficult to control for Avery Jalen.
A really good serve by Bettine. Not only is it floating and knuckling, but it also has power, which is really hard to do.
3-1 Hilton early in game 4. They just took game 3. Bettine, another great serve. Oh, what a play by Skylar Jalen, though, to keep that one going. Sarah Bateman playing that one over. Great job there. Oh, Cameron Corellis. You know what, though? At that point, you got to give a tremendous amount of credit to Skylar Jalen. Keeping that ball alive. What a great job. Christina Bettine, great serve once again, just unlucky.
Yeah, it was good reaction time to get that ball in the air, and then when you have a ball over the net with a player like number 5 for Churchville.
Cameron Corellis to serve for Churchville. Played there nicely by the Cadets. Brody Bosley kept alive by Audrey Vogt. Avery Jalen playing that one. Meredith Harden setting that for Brody Bosley.
Great defense there by the Cadets. 2 good passes in a row. Second one ended in a kill.
Wow, that absolutely fantastic. Here comes Lucy Murphy. Nope, here comes Brody Bosley. Sorry.
The rotations are tough to,
it is.
Tough to see.
Well, Lucy Murphy, just a nice young lady picking up that ball for her teammate.
Absolutely.
Brody Bosley to serve for the Cadets. 4-2 here early in game 4. That serve falls short. 4-3 now in favor of Hilton.
Got the freshman coming back, ready to serve. She's been really consistent from behind that service line tonight.
Avery Jalen. As Coach Gear talked, just having herself a great season. Extremely difficult for any freshman to play a varsity sport, and she's just really not showing that she's a freshman. She's been doing a fantastic job this year. Audrey Vogt. Controlled by the Cadets. Sarah Bateman sending it over. Skylar Jalen to Audrey Vogt. Great block by Sarah Bateman once again. That's her 3rd great block of this game already. 5-3 for the Cadets.
That was a really good run by Churchville, but Bateman covering a lot of ground with those long arms, able to get the block.
Lucy Murphy. Let's see if she can continue her great serving that she had from last game. Great serve, yes. Controlled well by Audrey Vogt.
Yeah, you're going to get a ball handling error there on Churchville. When you're getting the second ball and you have a set with 2 hands, you really want it to come out clean, and a lot of rotation on that ball when it came out.
Lucy Murphy wins that point. 6-3 for the Cadets in game 4. Great serve. Controlled well, though. Cameron Corellis. What a play there by the Cadets. Oh, yes, fantastic. Kept alive, awesome by Carly Murphy. That's not the first time she has done that in this game. Great job by her. Ball falls, 7-3 lead for the Cadets. Lucy Murphy once again to serve for Hilton. 3-point, what a serve. Great job by Corellis to corral that. Audrey Vogt setting it over. Great job by Brody Bosley. Lucy Murphy. That kind of lack of communication right there at that point.
Yeah, Murphy kind of put it into no woman's land, if you would. Really, you want to put one of those balls to the corners and give one of your hitters an opportunity to get it. She kind of put it in the middle, put her teammates in a tough spot, but good service run nonetheless.
7-4 in favor of Hilton. Romick with the serve. Mackenzie Gehrig controlled well by Avery Jalen. We're looking at a replay.
Yeah, inadvertent whistle maybe by the up official.
Kylie Romick will serve once again.
He thought
Maybe it was a carry.
He thought Harden was in the back row.
Okay.
She was over the net, so
Gotcha.
she's actually in the front row and was able to do what she did.
Romick, another good serve. Harden to Gehrig. Kept alive by Corellis. Skylar Jalen placing that over the net. What a great play right there by Meredith Harden. Finding the hole and putting it in. 8-4 in favor of the Cadets. She will now serve.
She had one of those at the start of game 3. I said it wasn't the right time. That was the right time. What a play.
Meredith Harden now to try to keep it alive for the Cadets. Great serve. Yes, unable to handle it was Avery Jalen, putting forth great effort, but I'll tell you what, that serve, that might have not been returned by anybody. That was fantastic. 9-4 in favor of the Cadets.
A little bit of top spin, dropped just as it came over the net. That's a tough ball to pass.
The serve, controlled by Corellis. To Skylar Jalen, to Audrey Vogt. Lucy Murphy. Christina Bettine keeping it alive for the Cadets. Avery Jalen, Audrey Vogt. Can't say enough about her effort for tonight's contest. She's been doing a fantastic job. That one snuck through the wall of Bettine and Brooke Bell.
That was the ball a couple points ago that the Cadets let hit the floor. Jalen put that in a great spot for one of her hitters to attack and able to get the kill.
Vogt now to serve for the Cadets. She's been having a fantastic service game all night. And the announcer jinx.
You're allowed one of those every once in a while, but she can't say enough about how well she's played tonight for Churchville.
10-5 in favor of the Cadets. Serving now for the Cadets, Mackenzie Gehrig. She led that game 3 in serving. 7 points in a row, floated it over. Great job by Corellis. Gehrig to Harden to Brody Bosley. Too much heat on that one.
Really
fantastic effort by the Saints, but great job there. 11-5 in favor of Hilton.
Yeah, that all started with the serve. Overpass, gave them an opportunity for a free ball. Perfect pass, and a good swing by Bosley.
Mackenzie Gehrig once again on the serve. Great job. Controlled by Avery Jalen. Up to Cameron Corellis. Lucy Murphy. And that one just a little long. 11-6. Possession will now go in favor of the Saints.
If I'm Churchville, I'm going to try to get my sets to my outside hitter, Cameron Corellis, just a little closer to the net. Last few have been almost beyond the 10-foot line, and she's not able to get a good swing on that. So maybe we'll try to get her a little bit closer to the net.
Addison Harpole with the serve into the net. The Cadets will take over right now. 12-6 in game 4. The Saints have taken the first 2 games. The Cadets just won game 3. Carolyn Adams the serve for the Cadets. 6-point lead. The serve, great serve. Controlled by Cameron Corellis. Skylar Jalen to Audrey Vogt. Great play by Vogt. Change of possession for the Saints. 12-7 in favor of the Cadets.
Yeah, that's a tough ball to pass. You're not necessarily expecting a ball out of the back row. And tough ball to pass. Wasn't able to get enough height on it, and Harden couldn't get there.
Harden to Brody Bosley, sends it long. 12-8 in favor of the Cadets. One of the things that Coach Shelby Gear was talking about with me before this match was the fact only 4 seniors on this Saints team. So they're doing it with the youth, and they're doing a fantastic job. Fantastic serve here once again by Skylar Jalen, the junior. Bumped over by Harden. Sarah Bateman getting a hand on that one, falling in front of the net. Cadets will take over. Christina Bettine to serve for the Cadets. 13-8 here in game 4. Great serve. Controlled by Avery Jalen. Bumped over. Mackenzie Gehrig with a great save there. Sarah Bateman. Played by Cy Fox. Great job to get her own ball back off the net. Cameron Corellis. Controlled by Lucy Murphy. Great job right there for Mackenzie Garrett to get that back over. Skylar Jalen. Corellis mishandles that one. 14-8 in favor of the Cadets. 6-point lead here in game 4. You don't see that too often from Cameron Corellis.
She saw the block put up by Bateman and Harnden in the front row and decided to try to go off speed and wasn't able to get it over the net.
Coach Gear calling a timeout, I think, kind of to settle the troops here. Try to, again, that point, that was something you don't see from Cameron Corellis too often. But the Cadets have definitely picked up their game. They've kind of put the foot down on the pedal, really using that momentum in their favor and making some very smart decisions, making some great plays in their own end.
Yeah, Harden's telling his team right now, we've got to lead, we've got to keep it. You got to have good serves and good passes, and hopefully they can keep this lead and maybe forcing game 5.
And I think the key, making sure they're keeping pressure on, getting balls back to Churchville, making sure that Churchville has to put their best play, their next play, into play, if you know what I'm saying, if you understand what I mean by that one. 14-8 in favor of Hilton, game 4. Quick match synopsis. The Saints ran out the first 2 games, 25-14, 25-17. Game 3 won by the Cadets. We're now in game 4. Serving for the Cadets, Christina Bettine. Great serve. Controlled by Avery Jalen. Cameron Corellis. Cy Fox. Great play there. Great play there.
Yeah, they moved Corellis around on there. I don't think the Cadets expected her to come from the right side and forced a bad pass, and Fox was able to finish.
Cameron Corellis to now serve for the Churchville Chi-Li Saints. 14-9. Good serve there, controlled by Mackenzie Gehrig. Lucy Murphy. Mackenzie Gehrig setting that one. Back to the back line, Mackenzie Gehrig once again. Audrey Vogt. Great block there by Sarah Bateman. Sarah Bateman once again.
Yeah, I think she caught it in the net.
She did. She did catch the net. Great effort by Sarah Bateman. But how about Mackenzie Gehrig from the back line there, just sending those missiles back over?
And that's such a hard thing to do without jumping. She's flat-footed, just trying to put a good swing on the ball. And unfortunately, the team wasn't able to get the point on that one.
Evan Corellis. Great serve. Controlled by Gehrig. Harden. Sarah Bateman. No mistake on this one. No touch of the net on that one. Sending it down. Fantastic effort by Sarah Bateman.
That was probably the best run out of the middle we've seen in this game tonight. And it all started with the pass. Harden was there with the jump set, and Bateman was all over it.
15-10 in favor of the Cadets. Brody Bosley with a fantastic serve. Great job to corral that. Avery Jalen. Cameron Corellis. Great effort there by Meredith Harden. We will have a change of possession. 15-11. Avery Jalen to serve for the Saints. Great serve there by the freshman. Controlled well by the Cadets. Meredith Harden, Mackenzie Gehrig. Yep. It's almost automatic.
Yeah, with Gehrig back in the front row now, you can expect a lot of that from the Cadets.
Yeah, 3 certainties right now. Death, taxes, and Mackenzie Gehrig putting a ball away at the net. I'll tell you that. Lucy Murphy to serve. 16-12 in favor of the Cadets here in game 4.
Got Romick entering the game right now, back to the service line to continue her very nice night of serving.
Without question. Her and Audrey Vogt. Great job for the Cadets to play that one. Avery Jalen to Skylar Jalen. Bump back over. Here goes Audrey Vogt. Great save there. Made by Kylie Murphy. Corellis. Skylar Jalen. Harden. Mackenzie Gehrig.
Looks like
the net was touched, right? By
Alexa Hogan was in the net for Churchville, and that's unfortunate because they picked that ball up on a very hard swing by Mackenzie Gehrig.
17-12 in favor of the Cadets. Momentum has definitely changed here. You can feel it right here in this gym. Meredith Harden with the serve. Into the net.
Cadets still have a 4-point lead here.
Yep, 17-13.
Missed serve isn't in the end of the world. Just got to shake it off and go to the next point.
And that's one of the things, again, talking about the resiliency that Coach Harden has been talking about. They have been shaking that off. Audrey Vogt to serve, though. Another fantastic server here. Lucy Murphy controlling these serves, doing a great job, though.
Yeah, that ball came out of Harden's hands a little squirrely. Got a ball handling error.
17-14. 3-point lead for the Cadets in game 4. Audrey Vogt serving. Great serve there. Mackenzie Gehrig handles that one. Harden trying to surprise him. Avery Jalen back over. Great job by Christina Bettine to keep that ball in play. Mackenzie Gehrig. Skylar Jalen, great pickup there before another one. What a point this is. Skylar Jalen over to Cameron Corellis. Kept in play. Mackenzie Gehrig, Avery Jalen, Skylar Jalen, Christina Bettine, Lucy Murphy setting it over. Cameron Corellis.
Wow.
That falls long. That was one of the best points of this match. My goodness gracious.
Great defense on both sides. Really the outside hitters there, Gehrig and Corellis, trading hit for hit. And the Cadets let one go out of bounds for the point.
Mackenzie Gehrig at an 18-14 lead to serve now for Hilton. Unlucky. 18-15.
Hilton's going to have to go the next 3 rotations with Gehrig in the back row, so who's going to step up and be their attacking threat? Bosley's had a quietly good game on the outside. Hopefully she can have a good couple of swings.
Addison Harpole to serve for the Saints.
After trading service errors, it is still a 4-point game.
4-point game. Lucy Murphy coming out. Number 11, Carolyn Adams to serve for the Cadets. Game 4, 19-15. Saints up 2-1. Great serve there by Adams. Great job to pull that out by Corellis. Corellis sending it back over. Mackenzie Gehrig with a great play. Christina Bettine, nice job. Sent back over. Here comes Cameron Corellis. Just floating it over. Great job by Brody Bosley. Ball still in place. Skylar Jalen, Cameron Corellis sending it over. The Cadets cannot corral that one. 19-16, 3-point lead.
Yeah, that was just a good swing by Corellis off the block. And a lot of times when you get a soft hit off the block like that, your team has a tough time getting to it because they're in position for the hard hit.
Skylar Jalen having a great match. Serving extremely well. Great serve once again. Controlled by Bosley. Bosley to Bateman. Back over by Bosley. Avery Jalen. Skylar Jalen. Cameron Corellis. Great position there by Brody Bosley. Bosley setting it over. Controlled by Jalen. To Corellis. Keeps it alive. What a play there by Sarah Bateman at the net.
Yeah, Corellis hasn't had a big swing in the last few. She's been tipping the ball over a lot. I think the Cadets have seen that, and Bateman was ready.
That was awesome. Great play, great anticipation by Sarah Bateman. Christina Bettine, 2016 Cadets. Serve is just short.
Yeah, you don't want to see that at 2016. But, the Cadets still have a 3-point lead. But Cameron Corellis is behind the serve line.
Mackenzie Gehrig calling it off. Brody Bosley setting it just long, 20-18. Cameron Corellis still on the service line for the Saints. Great serve, controlled by Mackenzie Gehrig. Harden to Sarah Bateman. Great job by Avery Jalen to keep that alive. Audrey Vogt. Lucy Murphy. Brody Bosley. Blocked well by Ariana Williams.
Yeah, referee called 4 hits there. Don't think the ball made it over the net. The Cadets are playing well.
1 point lead now. 1 point lead now for the Cadets, 20-19. Corellis on the back line. And that serve falls long. 2 point advantage for the Cadets, 21-19.
That's proven to be a tough service for Hilton tonight, where Harden has to run all the way across the front row before she gets to her spot. Cadets are lucky there that served out of bounds.
Brody Bosley, serve for the Cadets. Serves it short. 21-20, game 4. 2-1 advantage for the Saints. Serving now the freshman, Avery Jalen. Great serve, just over that. Harden kept alive there by Ariana Williams. What a shot there by Mackenzie Gehrig. You need it, you get it.
That's a big point, and with Gehrig back in the front row, you can expect Cadets to feed her, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Brooke Bell get a set or two here, because she had a very good game 1 and 2. She's been quiet since.
Lucy Murphy on the back line for the Cadets. Great serve. Kept alive there. Skylar Jalen playing it over. Lucy Murphy to Harden. But Gehrig keeps it alive. Off the net. Skylar Jalen playing it deep. Great job there to keep it alive by the Cadets. Mackenzie Gehrig!
What
wow.
a spot.
Oh.
When in doubt, deep corners. Gehrig did a really good job there to paint the corner and get the Cadets within striking distance.
23-20, game 4. Lucy Murphy on the service line. Great serve once again, controlled by Vogt. Vogt to Jalen, back to Vogt. She says, hold on a second, folks. We're not done here. 23-21 in favor of the Cadets. On the back line, Kylie Romick. Can she pull this one out for the Saints? Great serve, Lucy Murphy, nice job.
Yeah, ball handling error again by Harden. I think it came to her a little quick, wasn't expecting it. Maybe the Cadets try to get the ball a little higher before the setter has a chance to set the ball.
23-22. Timeout, Cadets. Wow, this is like we talked about before the match started, this is a barn burner right now. Great job by both teams staying with it. Again, the Saints, they were down in this game 4 here. They came back, really now pressing the issue. And if you want anybody on the line, you want either Kylie Romick or Audrey Vogt right now, the way they are serving this entire match. And unfortunately for the Cadets, number 24, Kylie Romick is on that service line for the Saints.
Yeah, I think Coach Harden just saying to his players, 1 point at a time, get a good pass here, and hopefully the Cadets will get a good pass, and Harden will clean up those hands a little bit.
In our out-of-town scoreboard, if you're watching, Aaron Judge has now broke the Yankees record. He hit his 62nd home run tonight. So the stress is off of Aaron Judge's shoulders. But the stress is on the Cadets right now, 23-22. Romick, great serve. Mackenzie Gehrig handling that one. Harden to Mackenzie Gehrig. Comes back through to the Saints. Cameron Corellis. Lucy Murphy keeping it alive for the Cadets. Skylar Jalen to Audrey Vogt into the net. The Cadets are now 1 point away from taking game 4 and evening this match at 2 games apiece. Meredith Harden on the back line for the Cadets. 24-22 Hilton. And that serve falls long. 24-23 now. And as we talked about earlier, Now Audrey Vogt on the line for the Saints. Good serve. Lucy Murphy controlling it. Mackenzie Garrick bumped over by the Cadets. Alexa Hogan to Skylar Jalen to Cameron Krells. What a great play on the back line by Brody Bosley!
Oh my gosh.
Mackenzie Garrick putting that one away. Set up though by Brody Bosley and her defense. The Cadets take game 4. Folks, buckle your seatbelts. We are now going to game 5 here on Varsity Media. I'm Chris Maffaletto. I'm with Mike Brookay. We're here for game 5.
School football fans, for exclusive content of the 2022 season, head to the Varsity Media Pass app. Weekly podcasts, top 10 plays of the week, game highlights, and player interviews. All the content you need is right here on the Varsity Media Pass app, available on iOS and Android. To order, visit varsitymediapass.com.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Well, folks, you wanted it, you got it. Game 5 here at the Hilton High School Gymnasium. Two teams that have had great seasons so far. The Churchville Chi-Li Saints at 7-3. The Hilton Cadets at 7-4. Two heavyweights in their divisions, Monroe County Division 1, Monroe County Division 2. Coach Brookay, we couldn't ask for anything more right now.
Yeah, I think the last point of Game 4 was really the epitome of what's going to be successful for the Cadets. Great dig off a hard hit by Cameron Corellis. Bosley in the back row. Perfect pass to Harnden, and just finished really strong by Garrick. This Game 5 is going to be something special, and I think both teams are not going to let this one go easy.
I know I've said this several times. I'm repeating myself, but I can't get it out of my head. The conversation I had with Coach Harden before this match tonight about how he talked about the resiliency of this young team. How he talked about how this team never gives up, how they always give 100% no matter the situation that they're in, no matter what the score is, they're not going to give up, they're not going to let down, and that is shown without question right now, bringing it to Game 5. For those of you that don't know, in Game 5 we only played a 15. So we are now here, Game 5. The Cadets have put themselves in the position to win this, and it's a very difficult situation right now for the Saints. We're jumping out 2-0. Now losing 2 games in a row, the momentum is definitely on the side of the Cadets.
And I really think the Cadets have started being more successful because they've limited their mistakes. The mistakes almost cost them at the end of Game 4. I think they missed 4 out of their last 6 serves to end Game 4. But limiting those mistakes was really key. And I think that Hilton has been really successful running the ball out of the middle with Sarah Bateman and Brooke Bell. Sarah Bateman had a really good Game 4. And I think that if they have some good passes, being able to spread the ball around is really going to help them push the victory here in Game 5.
Here we go. Skylar Jalen with the serve. Lucy Murphy can't handle it. That's the way you got to start.
Yeah, you love seeing that as a coach. Stepping up, having a good serve, and arguably Hilton's best defensive player making a mistake.
Coach Gear talked about it before this match even started, that Skylar Jalen really has come into her own this year as a junior. Been on the team for a while, but really stepping up. Great serve once again. Wow. Could not be handled once again by the Cadets. If you're going to start off a match in a Game 5, this is probably the way you want to start it off.
And being a condensed game to 15, 2-0 lead, could be enough.
Every point counts. Skylar Jalen with the serve. Lucy Murphy digging that one out. Cy Fox into the net. The Cadets will now take over, down 2-1.
Yeah, Hilton's defense did well there to pass the ball that I could see moving from here.
Brody Bosley to serve for the Cadets. Down 2-1 in Game 5. Great serve. Handled nicely, though, by Cameron Corellis. Bumped over by Avery Jalen. Harden to the back line. Mackenzie Gehrig, what a job there by Skylar Jalen. Harden once again pushing that over. Cy Fox kept alive by Bosley. Gehrig, Fox, Bateman at the net. Oh, what a play by Cy Fox. My goodness gracious. Back and forth at the net. Sarah Bateman not giving up, but Cy Fox finishing it for the Saints. What a fantastic play there.
Yeah, Bateman got her hands up on that final attack by Cy Fox, but did well. Fox did to hit it off the block and get the kill.
Cameron Corellis on the back line now for the Saints. Great serve. Handled well by the Cadets. Harden to Mackenzie Gehrig. What a play once again by Mackenzie Gehrig.
And I think Mackenzie Gehrig is just saying to her teammates, send me the ball, I'm going to hit it hard, and we're going to try to get this win.
Lucy Murphy on the back line now for the Cadets. Fantastic match she has had. Great serve there. Oh, great play by Audrey Vogt. Keep that one alive. Vogt bumping that over. Harden to Gehrig. Heard this. Second verse, same as the first. Fantastic job there by Mackenzie Gehrig. Once again, too hot to handle for the Saints. We now have a tie game.
Brooke Bell did well there. Ball came over the net short. Perfect pass to Harden.
Great serve by Lucy Murphy. Controlled well, though, by Avery Jalen. Off the wall. Vogt. Harden. Gehrig.
Feed the beast.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I mean, I think I'm just going to put that call on tape. Harden to Gehrig, and then just, yep, Lucy Murphy. All starting with her, though, with these serves. Fantastic serve once again. Cameron Corellis. Audrey Vogt. Great job there by Audrey Vogt. And the Saints are not going to go down quietly. I mean, they're playing great as well. 4-4 here in Game 5. Game to 15. Freshman Avery Jalen on the back line now. Great serve there. Control by Bosley to Harden. Gehrig bumping that over. Great job. Change of pace. Skylar Jalen can't get to it. 5-4 Cadets.
Yeah, Gehrig saw she didn't have the set that she wanted, so she kind of took a hop step, little half swing arm right over the block, and dropped it in there.
Meredith Harden to serve for the Cadets. 5-4 lead in Game 5. Great serve off the net. Great job right there by Skylar Jalen to keep it alive, though. Audrey Vogt. Lucy Murphy keeping that one. Just can't keep it quickly enough. 5-5 now. What a great job by Audrey Vogt, though, to keep that ball alive.
Yeah, it's an experienced player right there making a smart play.
Kylie Romick, Kylie Romick on the line for the Saints. Great serve. Lucy Murphy getting on that end, though. Mackenzie Gehrig. Harden. Gehrig. Blocked well there by Skylar Jalen. Alexa Hogan, Cameron Corellis putting it into the net. 6-5 Cadets.
I know we've talked a lot about Mackenzie Gehrig here, but I think Cadets are passing the ball well. I think going out of the middle is going to have a nice change of pace for them. Let's see if they can make that change happen.
Mackenzie Gehrig on the line for the Cadets. She was the changing factor in Game 3 with her serving. Vogt bumping it over. Gehrig. Bosley. Great job there on the block. Number 9, Alexa Hogan. Another freshman here for the Saints. Boy, they're going to be good for years to come here, I'll tell you that. Audrey Vogt serving for the Saints. Great serve once again. Harden. Bosley. And that ball hits the line. 7-6 Cadets. The Saints were hoping that one was going to fall out. It hits the line. Bosley with a great play. Here's that replay. Carolyn Adams a serve for the Cadets. Great serve. Controlled by Corellis. Corellis to Skylar Jalen. Corellis. Fantastic touch there.
Yeah, block was there. She just didn't swing like the Cadets expected and able to tip it off the block.
I mean, what a treat you're watching right now, folks. Two of the best players in Section 5 just going toe-to-toe with each other. Cameron Corellis of the Saints, Mackenzie Gehrig of the Cadets. Absolutely fantastic. Serving now, Addison Harpole. She's quietly had a great match herself. Great serve. Gehrig controlling it. Harden. Bosley. Out of bounds.
I think Bosley's seen something.
We will now switch sides. The Saints have gotten to 8 first. We will switch sides here. Game 5. 8-7 Saints.
Yeah, they're going to get right back on the court and call that next serve. But Bosley clearly seen something down the line in Churchville's defense, trying to paint that line. Unlucky on the last one to hit it out, but maybe changing it up a little bit, at least make her a little more successful.
What a great event this has been all night. Harpole once again to serve for the Saints. 8-7. Great serve. Gehrig controlling it. Brody Bosley. What a play by Skylar Jalen. But the Cadets will now receive the ball, will now serve at 8-8. Christina Bettine to serve for the Cadets. She has had a great night from the line.
She probably has my favorite serve on this Hilton squad. It is a great, tough, fast float serve.
And she sends it into the net. 9-8 Saints. Game 2-15. Game 5 here in Hilton. 7-3. The Saints, 7-4. The Cadets. Two great teams. The way it should be played. 9-8. Skylar Jalen to serve. Great serve. Lucy Murphy doing a great job defensively. Sarah Bateman playing it over.
That's what I've been saying. On those good passes, you got to run something out of the middle. And there they run Sarah Bateman on a slide, and she's able to finish with a kill.
Fantastic job. 9-9 here. Now serving for the Cadets, number 5, Becca Phillips.
Yeah, we haven't seen Becca Phillips since game 1 into serve here.
Great serve. Controlled by Avery Jalen. To Skylar Jalen. Bumped over by Vogt. Murphy. Gehrig sending it wide. Oh, Harden with a great set there. Sending it wide.
A little bit of a disagreement there on whether the ball went in or out. The referees have made the call, and they've called out. We used to have line judges here at volleyball games, but they now have the officials calling the lines, and sometimes it's tough. That ball's moving quick.
Brody Bosley back into the match. 10-9 Saints. Cameron Corellis on the line for Churchville. 1 point advantage. Corellis with a serve. Great job. Lucy Murphy controlling it, though. Great job there by the Cadets.
Yeah, Harden did well to follow that ball over and give Cy Fox something to think about as she was trying to hit the ball back towards Hilton.
Lucy Murphy on the line. 10-10 here at Hilton. Great serve. Controlled well, though, by Vogt. Skylar Jalen. Vogt. Bosley controlling for the Cadets. Lucy Murphy bumping it over. Corellis. Jalen. Vogt back over. Harden setting it up. Mackenzie Gehrig! just long. Just long. Great setup there by the Cadets. You don't see that too often for Mackenzie Gehrig, but again, that was just a fraction out. Avery Jalen, great serve. Controlled by Murphy. To Mackenzie Gehrig. Oh my goodness, that was kept alive. What a great play by Corellis. Mackenzie Gehrig. Corellis kept alive there. Great job. Carly Murphy. Falls short though.
Harden's going to get a timeout here, try to calm his team down.
12-10, game 5 here. On the line for the Saints, Avery Jalen, just a freshman, feeling absolutely no pressure, setting a great serve there. I mean, this is exactly where you want to be if you're the Saints. The Cadets, though, right in this. 2 points, tied it up. They have been here before. They have been through 2 games, the first 2 games of this match, losing it, coming back in the last 2. This is nothing new for them.
No, and I think Hilton here they're in a good spot. They're receiving the serve. They're going to hopefully get a good pass up for them and be able to put something together on offense. I think you got Gehrig and Bell right now in the front row, and I really would love to see them run something through the middle on a good pass here. They've been pushing to Gehrig a lot, but changing up, putting something in the middle, I think could work to Hilton's advantage here.
Once again, Avery Jalen to serve for the Saints. The Cadets need a change of possession here. They need a point. 12-10, game 5. Great serve. Controlled by Bosley. Harden to Gehrig. Back to Avery Jalen. Bouncing up in the ceiling. They stay with it, though. Audrey Vogt. Great job there. Mackenzie Gehrig, Vogt. Cameron Corellis, great save there by Carly Murphy. Audrey Vogt off of Bosley. 13-10.
Yeah, great point defensively by Hilton. Just couldn't get that last one.
Boy, Carly Murphy saved 2 fantastic points right there. Avery Jalen, 13-10 right now for the Saints. This game is to 15 in the 5th and deciding game. Great serve by Jalen. Great job by Bones to control it. Mackenzie Gehrig. Yes. 13-11. The Cadets will now take over serving. What a great play by Bosley defensively to control that serve. That was a fantastic serve by Avery Jalen.
Right now, we probably got our best block in the front row for Hilton with Bettine and Bell.
Meredith Harden on the line for the Cadets. Great serve. Avery Jalen to her sister Skylar. To Cameron Corellis. Great job by Bettine to keep it alive. Bosley sending it over. Skylar Jalen. Audrey Vogt. Great block there. As you said. Fantastic play by the Cadets. 13-12. Harden will still serve. Great serve again. Controlled by Corellis. Audrey Vogt. Great block by Bettine. Send it back. Mackenzie Gehrig sending it over. Avery Jalen. Skylar Jalen. Audrey Vogt. Great block by Brooke Bell. Kept alive by Harden. What a play by Harden!
That was so smart. She knew she had no hitters in position.
My
Picked
goodness.
a spot on the floor
gracious.
where there was no Churchville Chi-Li Saints.
Oh, boy. On that point, Coach Shelby Gear of the Saints calling a timeout. 13-13, Game 5 here at Hilton.
Really doesn't get any closer than this for either team. They know that this game may not end at 15. As you know, Coach Monfiletto, this game you got to win by 2. So right now it's 1 point at a time for both the Saints and the Cadets. You got Harden, veteran leader there, ready to serve on the back line. and really controlling this offense for the Cadets today.
This has been such a well-played match. It's a fantastic match to watch. It's a fantastic match to be a part of. They should have had to make a win by 10 to keep this going. More volleyball. Here we go.
Not sure my wife would appreciate me
Well,
being here.
Yeah, one night.
Win by
Should be
10.
fine. Meredith Harden on the line for the Cadets. She has won the last 2 points on her serve. 13-13, game 5. Great serve. Avery Jalen controlling it. Cameron Corellis.
No
Brooke
touch.
Bell. Oh, and it's long! Brooke Bell with the block, sending it back. 14-13, game point for the Cadets.
From our angle here, it didn't look like Brooke Bell got a piece of it. I was saying no touch, but the referee saw that she got a piece of it, and then a pass out of bounds by Corellis.
Meredith Harden on the line, game point. Great serve, controlled by the Saints. Skylar Jalen, Audrey Vogt, Mackenzie Gehrig for the Cadets. Harden, Gehrig!
There it is.
It's over! Mackenzie Gehrig! And the Cadets come from 2 games down to take this match.
I don't think anybody in this gym is surprised that Mackenzie Gehrig got the final kill for Hilton. She played a fantastic match tonight.
Unbelievable. What a match. Unreal. Mackenzie Gehrig ending it like she started it in game 3.
And Harnden tonight did a great job just putting balls where they needed to be for her teammates to hit. I just can't applaud the Cadets enough for how much resiliency you've shown. I think that was the theme of the night.
Without question. This is, I'll be honest, one of the best sporting events I've watched this entire year. Fantastic job by both teams. The Saints came out, they showed how good they are. They showed why they're one of the best teams in Class A, that they're going to be a team to be dealt with the entire rest of the season, now that sectionals are right around the corner. But I'll tell you what, the Cadets showed their mettle. The Cadets showed that they are a team that nobody is going to want to play come sectional time. Absolutely fantastic.
7 wins in a row.
Yeah.
Excited to see how they're going to do the rest of the season.
But I think the best part about watching them play tonight, again, the theme of resiliency, but they play together such as a team. Defense, blocking, relying on one of their best players, Mackenzie Gehrig, stepping up as a leader, stepping up as one of the best players in Monroe County. But everyone around her stepped their game up through it. Brody Bosley, Meredith Harden, everyone. Sarah Bateman had a fantastic game 4. It wasn't for her, we wouldn't have been sitting in game 5. An absolutely fantastic team win for the Cadets. So I think that's going to wrap it up here. Again, to be honest with you, I want to stay. I hope they play again. Maybe we could talk varsity media into staying for a little bit later tonight. But for Chris Monfoletto and for Mike Brookgay, I want to thank everyone for listening to our broadcast and watching our broadcast here tonight. We can't thank varsity media enough. It is over. Game 2, game set and match to the Cadets. 3-2 here at Hilton High School. Thanks a lot for viewing tonight. On behalf of varsity media, have a great night, folks.
Great night, everybody.